Guys, this is Team Hardlight Pet out of St. Lucia. We're going to be spooling. Ooh, look at that color. That is nice, 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 nice. All right, zero out my line counter. Make sure we are good. We're off a little bit. There we go. Come on. Why are you doing that? I know. Come on. Phone keeps darkening on me because it's trying to say that I have it off angle. So, give me a second while I get on the channel here so I can see y'all's comments. Oof. All right, let's see. Fishing with Ray, Dusty, Roger, Leonard, Night Hunter, Whiskey. What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, so we're doing 500 yards of 130 in one color. Then we're going to switch off and switch to another color. And another color for every 500 yards, basically. And we are going to available. Got white. That's not enough for truth. Got pink. All right, so we're going to be doing 4 different colors on this reel, and the reason we're doing that is because that's what the customer wants. Just trying to organize the area over here because I've been swamp with a lot of different kind of gear going out. We did get another order in. So I've got an update, guys. This goes to everybody on the channel that has been showing the support by going to Fishing Tackle Unlimited to buy our fishing gear. I will get Kruger, if you're available on the channel, boss, for 150 pound, I have chartreuse and white, black, and oh yeah. So we got 130 in yellow. Yellow. Okay. All right. What's up, Chris Schultz? Fat cat. Yeah. Yeah, I wish it was easy life, bro. If it was, everybody'd be doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying. All right. We'll go with the orange. No. Go yellow first. I want to see how that looks. Yeah. Yellow as the center. All right. And so I need to do this because tomorrow I will not be here. I'll be at the casting competition in Kingsville. It's the Habanero Classic or whatever they call it. Mr. Carl Moon stopped by today. Was helping me with the reel that I was having a little bit of issues with, but we are on it. So, all right. So, okay. The deal with FTU, guys, they already placed their order with me. And I know I had said that I was going to do the cutoff when they placed their re-up order. However, I got to thinking about it because I had multiple times that several guys asked when they were going to get, or that they didn't have the gear on the website. So that really it kind of stuck with me, and I try to be as fair as I can with everybody on the channel and all my customers. So The reason why I'm bringing that up is because I did say that when they place their order, I was going to do the cutoff. But at the same time, I got to thinking that this was unfair for the guys that wanted to show support and buy my gear, but could not get it because they did not have it on their website. So I did talk to Joe over there at FTU, the owner, Mr. Joe Myers. I talked to him and he said what they're going to do, they're going to work on putting our gear on their website so that way they could start making sales that way. So what I'm going to do is, because it took us basically, it was about a month that we had dropped off the gear to Fishing Tackle Unlimited. When they get all our gear onto their website, I'm going to give it 1 month. I'm going to extend this, guys. So for those of y'all that did not get in to buy the $100 worth of fishing tackle to get your name into the pot over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow y'all to basically buy through the website. Because again, too, you know, all my drawings, I try to make it to so everybody on the channel can buy it. But again, Fishing Tackle Unlimited is only in Houston. So by me opening the door this way will ensure that everybody in the channel gets to participate in this MXL Raptor giveaway with the Team Hard Life gear. So I'm going to extend it, guys, for that reason right there. So that way, when you make your purchase of $100 or more, your name can be entered into the giveaway. But again, too, this was so that way we can get the guys that who wanted to show support for our gear. Well, they'll have a chance to get into this. So that's why I'm doing it like this, guys. I don't know how many people it might make upset or feel that it's not working out for them. But again, too, I try to make all my giveaways, you know, where everybody can enjoy it. Is this a solid braid? It shouldn't be. It says 12 strand in there. I'd be pretty upset if it's not, because I want it the yellow so bad. Your screen is small. Yes, the reason why the screen is small is because to allow people to, with their phone, to hold it upright like this. And the reason being because YouTube has been promoting this way of the screen to be like this more than the other way. And it's huge numbers of difference because I was originally recording the opposite way or going live with a channel left to right. And I was only getting like 30 to 40 people, you know, to watch the video after about a week. And it was really hurting my numbers. So this is a solid. This ain't good because I paid for hollow core braid, not a solid. That ain't good. That sucks because it was labeled a 12 strand. Dang it. So I'm gonna have to text them. Give me a second. Come on. And we have multiple people that have paid for the fire drawing for tonight, but I need to get this pulled up. So, man, that kind of annoys me. I wanted to use the yellow. I like that color. So, but I know Jeff at Tightline Braid will get me sorted. No worries. No worries. But I got yellow in the 200. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. But got 130 right here. So we're going to do a few different colors. I just didn't want to do orange as a center. I wanted to do a different color for it. So that's why I'm going to go with this. Go with pink first. Let's see. Come on. All right. Here we go. Try this again. Oop, somebody paid. I will check that here in a little bit. Controlled expansion. What's up, boss? How y'all doing? So how's everybody's plans for this weekend? What are y'all doing for Father's Day? So mine is kind of a little awkward this weekend because it's my wife's birthday weekend. Her birthday's on Sunday, so I'm gonna shit out of luck because normally I go fishing for Father's Day. That's what I normally do, but because it's my wife's birthday, can't really just do my normal thing. So that sucks. That sucks, but it's okay. What's up, Skeeter? How you doing? Okay, Kruger, for the 130, I have pink, I have orange, I have white, and hold on. Pink, orange, white, and that's it, actually. Three colors, pink, orange, and white for the 130. So that will be fine for the 3,500 yard deal. So you don't really have a choice in it right there at that point. 30, that's gonna pass on. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Are you doing the turtle release? That is awesome. Okay, hey, so did you get notified through the email that they were having the deal, or you just kind of popped in there and found out that they were having one? Awesome, Roger. That's cool. We're gonna spend Father's Day with your daughter. Hurtin, what's up, boss? I see y'all getting into the fire drawing. As soon as I get done with my spooling, we'll get into the fire drawing. But by all means, keep buying in because I can go back and check it here in just a bit. So roger that. Awesome. Well, I'll be honest with you. This already I know we're over $100 in tonight's fire drawing. And I also got to show y'all a little something else. I might be doing another company fundraiser for us here at Hard Lives Bait and Tackle. We are doing great in the amount of product we're moving in and stuff like that. I'm getting really excited, guys. And when I get real excited, like I try to make a lot more moves, but again, it takes a lot of money, a lot of money that, again, I don't want to get loans because when you get loans, you end up having to pay interest. And right now the interest rates are redonkulous. I just saw a deal where they were trying to charge me 97%. Yes, 97% for a $3,000 loan, to end up paying back like almost 6,000, like almost double what I borrowed in a year period. Like that amount, like the uh, the amount was set, and there was not no penalty for early payoff, but still, you end up borrowing that much is because you need the long term advantage of being able to use it and wait for those funds to exchange hands and make money on it, not have to pay it back immediately to avoid any extra added costs. So I got something special, and I think a lot of y'all will be excited on what I'm going to be giving away or offering up for our fire drawing here. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Here we go. Got that set. Yeah, no, that is retarded amount. So again, too, I mean, obviously, that wasn't my first choice. I'm just saying that was one of the choices that came through. Another one they were talking about like 50 something percent. Another one they were talking about 25%. I'm like, Jesus, that's crazy. It's insane, insane. So working on it. But man, that looks beautiful on there. Oh, man. So, Robert Edwards, you are working right now. Me too. Looking good. Probably so, yeah. The only bad thing about a loan shark is they're not going to report it to the credit bureaus. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what I want. Like I'm trying to build credit, but at the same time too, like I'm on a double-edged sword. Like I said, I want to make these moves, but I don't want to get a loan for that amount because obviously, one, I just got my truck and I'm trying to let my credit recoup. But at that time, I kind of should have did the loan deal, but we were doing the fundraiser at the shop, and yeah, it's a little bit of a catch-22, guys. But I think y'all gonna be really interested in what I have to offer on this one. So let me get through with this. He wants 500 yards in this color, and we're gonna do 500 of another color, and we'll go from there. Oh wow! Yep, definitely got to go learn it, boss. And so. Mm-mm-mm. Well, it looks like ooh, freaks. A couple of spools were on the end of my counter here. They kind of vibrated off. So this is 130-pound hollow core tight line 12 carrier braid. This is a 3-speed right here, guys. This is the 3-speed 80 T-Rex by Avet reels with 130 pound. I'm gonna put 500 yards of braid on here. And this thing is on high speed. God, look how fast that is. That is insane. What's up, John? How you doing? There you go. 500 yards right there. Got that. Take this off. Now, we can go with Kruger, you want white next or you want orange next? White, and then I got orange. This will be used for land-based shark fishing. Just holding it up because customer is coming through tomorrow, but I will not be here. I'll be in Kingsville doing a long-distance casting competition and stuff. So let's see. Yeah, come on, Daniel or Kruger. Kruger. What's up, Daniel? How you doing, boss? All right. So, did everybody kind of hear what I was gonna do with the? Oh, salmon sharks! Wow. White. Okay, cool. So, with the tackle through Fishing Tackle Unlimited, because remember we got our tackle in there this last month. I'm extending the time to get in on the giveaway of buying Hard Lives Bait and Tackle, fishing tackle from Fishing Tackle Unlimited, whether it be in person, because what they're doing is they're they're going to be adding our gear to their website. So I came upon this because multiple times subscribers, when I'm talking about the $100, you know, buying $100 worth of tackle, for each $100 worth of tackle, your name would go into a pot for an MXL Raptor. Well, for a lot of guys, they cannot up and leave and take vacation to make a trip down to Fishing Tackle Unlimited because my gear wasn't on their website as of yet. So I want to be fair with everybody, and I'm going to extend it because they already placed their other order. Their refill order is what they're calling it. And it's a lot of gear going over there again. So, but I talked to the owner, Mr. Joe Myers. They are going to add our fishing tackle to their website. So stay tuned for that, guys. As soon as they start posting it up on the website, obviously, it needs to have all the gear. Once all the gear is on the website, we're going to start a countdown, and we're going to give it a month from that point to give everybody a fair chance at buying Hard Lives Bait and Tackle gear from Fishing Tackle Unlimited through their website, so everybody can get into our giveaway for an MXL Raptor. We are doing that from the Team Hard Life YouTube channel for everybody here to get in a chance to show support for Hard Lives Bait and Tackle, which is our gear, you know. So just a heads up, we are extending it that way just to give everybody a fair chance at getting the gear. So that was awesome that they were like, yeah, no, that was a pretty good idea kind of deal. So thank you for my subscribers for asking about getting our tackle onto their website. I'm glad y'all checked that out. I was so busy doing all my other things, I didn't even stop to think about, you know, if they were going to put it on there or not. I kind of assumed that they are already going to put it on there, but they didn't. So by y'all kind of asking about that is getting our gear on there. So great job, guys. What's up, Zach? How you doing? And yes, we are doing the fire drawing tonight, guys. It's probably over $200 already in the pot right now, but I am pulling up this reel because I will not be here tomorrow. And then I also got a 50 I got to spool as well. I got to find his paperwork to find out what colors he wanted to go with. I think he was leaving it up to me to do the 3 different colors, but I got to see what's up. So. Right Cap, how you doing? Everybody ready for Father's Day weekend? They're coming up on 800 yards already. This thing on high speed is fast. It's 4-to-1 ratio. This is insane fast for a big reel like this. There you go. 1,000 yards of 130 so far on the reel. I still got plenty of room to go. Go and get this one off of there. Let's see, now we're going to go to 130 in orange. Oh, yeah. That's a beautiful color. All right, let's see. Oh, wow. Yukon Bub Adventures. That is awesome. Out in the Bering Sea. Wow. One day, I'd like to get out there, obviously. The guys that know what the hell they're doing, because that is definitely not one place you want to be playing around with if you don't know what the hell's going on. That's for sure. So one day I'd get out there. Years and years ago, when I got out of the Marine Corps, I wanted to go on those crab fishing boats. I wanted to go out there and do that style of fishing, but then I talked myself out of it because I'm not a cold weather person. I'm not. But I wanted to do it just so I can say I did it, but also too, you know, at the chance of, you know, making a crazy amount of money for 1 year of work kind of deal was kind of right up my alley kind of deal. You know what I mean? I was single. no kids, no commitments, no anything other than me worrying about myself, you know. And I thought about it for a while, but I didn't go through with it. And it was the cold. The cold is what really. Uh, I've never been a cold weather person, really. So, but I don't know. That was something I wanted to do for a long time. Let's see. Answer. Sometimes we spend 2 days in a 23-foot skiff out in the ocean. Wow. So on a 23-foot skiff, it would have to be some pretty calm waters for that to go, huh? 'Cause, I mean, normally almost all the videos I see, it's always horrible weather kind of deal. So, but, yeah, I guess for the TV show they probably play that number. You know what I mean? So, no more than 8-foot seas. Still for a 22, that's pretty out there. So. Yeah, that's no doubt for sure. Out in the Bering Sea for sure. That and they work, through the coldest of temperatures, big waves. They really don't care. So man, that orange on orange looks sick. 68 miles from the closest shore was my furthest. We set crab pots out there too. Wow. How deep is the water when you're 68 miles out? That's insane. And man, welcome to the channel, boss, for sure. That I got tons and tons of questions for you for that fishing area and stuff like that. Wow. I'm already up. I'm already coming up on 1,500 yards. That was fast. That was really fast to put on 500 yards of braid. 1,500 yards of braid right there, 130 pounds. That was fast. Holy smokes. I'm really excited for whoever's fishing with these reels. I'm kind of jelly too. I'm be up front. I'm be up front. Why? Because I haven't fished with them yet. I pleaded and pleaded with them for so long. Finally, for them to have them, and I can't go. I haven't been able to go fishing with them yet. So, for the you wanted 150 for top shot, Kruger. I have chartreuse, black, white, red, but that ain't enough. Nope. Yeah, all I got is black, white, and red for 150 pounds. And chartreuse, white, and black. Chartreuse, white, and black for 150. And then the 200-pound test, I have yellow and chartreuse. Yep, that's all I have. Yellow and chartreuse. Oh, and white. Yellow, chartreuse, and white for 200 pounds. You would get 500 yards either way. So, wow. How much do those pots weigh if you're doing it manually with a 3-man crew? Wow, yellow. Okay, right. Here's the yellow and 200-pound test by Tightline Braid right there. And so, let's see. What's up, KTM? How you doing? So I won't be doing any fishing, but I will be doing some casting. I'm kind of excited. I really am, you know, because I finally get to go and cast. And my goal is to hit over 715 foot with a 6-ounce weight. That's what I'm looking for, guys. Over 715 foot with a 6-ounce. That's my goal. Dang, yep, some home projects. I hadn't even been able to work on any home projects. I've been working here so many crazy hours. It's crazy. That, and now that the kids are home, the light bill's already gone up $100 just in the first month of them being home, kind of deal. Yeah. So, actually, they ain't been home a month yet. I'm trying to keep up with everybody's combo, but sometimes I have to focus on what I'm doing here with the splicing and stuff like that. There we go. Yep. This yellow it's gonna look sweet on here. Yeah. I'm liking it a lot, and I ain't even gotten it on the reel yet. Oh crap. I got a lot of reels on this counter, but got guys coming in they were dropping off their reels to kind of get in line for this weekend. They got gear coming in this weekend and next, so they're just making sure their reels are here so that way they don't forget one, kind of deal. No, Chris, I will not be here in the morning because the casting starts about 9 o'clock, and I got to drive 45 to 50 minutes to the casting area to get over there. Now, I want to get over there bright and early so that way I can be ready. Because normally I get there right when they're already like after their first or second round of casting, and I want to get there bright and early so that way I can set up my canopy and not be sweating like crazy trying to set that up. Because it's supposed to be a scorcher. That's why they call it the Habanero Classic. Normally it's the hottest time that they do one of these. So for those of y'all that are going to be out there tomorrow, I see you there, guys. I will see y'all there. Ooh, look at that yellow. That yellow looks awesome. So, wow. I was just about to ask that. Have you ever seen any whites out there? Yukon. Damn. Oh, let me put this so here. Go. Wow, you seen the Time Bandit in person? That's cool. That is. That's pretty cool. You know, it's cool when you see stuff on TV and then you finally see it in real life. It's a whole different factor there for sure. So. Oh, you're going out there, Chris, to the casting? They thought you were lost. So you actually got to talk to him, or you just talked to him through the radio? There you go, 2,000 yards, and we still got plenty of line. We could definitely put another 100 yards or so on there, but this is third reel, third Avet, I think it is. 2,000 yards right there, mix between 130 and 200-pound test on this 80 Avet T-Rex 3-speed. What? That's awesome. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Got that. I'm going to cut this off. That's the clicker. Just that little bit of clicker got some chills going up my arm right here. I need to go fishing. I need it so bad. So bad, so bad, so bad, so bad. Yeah. Where did I do with the needle? It's just here. Put this up here. Man, what did I do with the needle? I just had it. Just finished splicing 3 times. Or 4. Mm-hmm. Ah, there it is. I don't know how I got way over there, but it was there. All right. I'm excited. I get to test my Pen Slammer 8500. Hmm. All right. What do you have your 8500s pulled up with, boss? Hmm. Yeah, the real Israel is glowing. That's for sure. They're definitely dressed and ready for the fight, ready for the dance of Mr. Sandman. Mm-hmm. 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 100-pound. You're rocking a hollow core or solid braid? All right, guys. So if y'all are new to, this is the hollow core, and what I've done is I've weaved it back in on itself, and so basically now there's 200-pound test. Now has a 400-pound tippet, so that way when he ties onto his leader, he's got that set ready to rock. So that definitely ain't going nowhere. Yeah, this is the one he won, or mechanic lady won it. Yep. So very beautiful. God, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. I don't remember. I need to find his paperwork real quick, but I think what we're gonna do. Let me see. What time is it? Been almost 40 minutes. Yeah, I got all kinds of fun waiting for me over here, guys. Needless to say. Oh, so yeah, y'all can kind of see. Y'all can kind of see the reel that I'm gonna be putting up for the fundraiser here at the shop. Yes, that is an 82-speed T-Rex thin blue line. Wow. Wow. Yeah, buddy. Man. So, but I'm going to work this in differently the way I did the last one. You know what I mean? Where I did the 80 T-Rex. I'm going to set it up to where, yes, the funds are it's going to be a no max. It's however many tickets we can sell in that time period. Obviously, I have a number that I would love to reach, which is very reasonable for the amount those have sold for, kind of deal. So yes, I am going to be raising the bar on this one. But again, too, um, the amount of in-store credit will roll the same way like last time. So if that's not the color you want to go with, then I will open it to any other color of the ADT Rex 3 speeds, and or for the amount for those rails uh, to get yourself onto other gear that you may want to use preferably. So you're not going to be forced to get a big reel if you don't want one. Maybe you can go with a little one. So it's happened before. A guy, we had an ADT Rex with rod and reel and line combo, and it said he wanted smaller reels. So we can set that up. Yeah. Let's see here. Let me get onto the YouTube real quick. I don't know what I was pushing here. Oh, put that off of there. Get on the channel so I can see all those comments real quick. And all right, so tonight we can do Bobby the Bobber, or we can do the Wheel of Doom. I'm gonna have a vote. Take a vote. So let y'all vote. Y'all got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Control 10 for hurting. Yep. So. I got one for Bobby. I'm getting my channel on, and I'll catch up with the amount of tickets that have already been paid through the channel for the super chats. What's up, Ray? How you doing? Whiskey and go with Bobby picks. Yeah, my phones are might be big, not this week, but it's on Wednesday. Roger that. So 2 for Bobby. I was gonna say Barbie. Whiskey says he identifies as Daniel. Yeah. So we heard that Rock Boots. Turn that off. Let's see. Hold on, real quick. Dang, that's a long commercial. There it is. Okay. My boy jacked up. Roger that. Let me go and get onto here so I can see the funding for everybody as I catch up. Yep. All right, here we go. Controlled expansion. Has 1 ticket. Curtain. Has 20. Roger has 20. 20. Hurting another 20. 20. Hurting for Jacket Leatherworks. For 10. And I think that I am caught up through the channel for the super chats right there. All right. So now I'm going to go to sell and see who's paid through there. Tuesday. Today we got Daniel Garcia as 50. Then we have Dusty for 30. For 30. We got a Muse custom fishing gear for 30. No, 40. He has 40, sorry. Then we have Kruger Automotive for 20. And Wow. All right. So that puts us at 150, 60, 70, 80, 90. We're at $190. And I'm going to go back to the live chat. And let's see where we're at real quick. That's going to be awesome, John, that you're going to get to celebrate with your family. How old are you going to be, boss? And let's see. All right. So I've only seen a few for Bobby. I think Whiskey put the Wheel of Doom. And I see 2 for the wheel. John Darnell for 20. And then we got Whiskey Warrior for 20. 20. Let me confirm that because he sent me a text earlier. Ah, let's see what else. What's up, Rude? How you doing? All right, so we've got 2 for Bobby. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me count back. I got the Wheel of Doom, Bobby, Wheel. I know I saw 2 for Bobby. So right now we're at 2 and 2. Come on, guys. Do y'all want the Wheel of Doom or do y'all want Bobby? And right now we're at 20, 40, 60, 180, 90, 210, 220, 240, 260. We're at 260 uh, uh, for the, what you call it, for the amount of today's fire drawing. So again, too, we are also extending the amount of tackle or the time period for you to be able to buy the fishing tackle, our tackle from Fishing Tackle Unlimited, because they're going to be adding it to their website. Yes, thank you guys, because it's because of y'all asking for it through the website that we're actually getting on their website. So again, guys, y'all have a lot of power to help us grow. Y'all really do. So, um, yep. Yeah, and so again too, I already got a response from Jeff over there at Tightline Braid. They are going to be replacing that braid because I did pay for hollow core, not solid, and that's what I love. I love being able to, if something is messed up with any item that we get either from Tightline Braid or Cortland Braid, they are fast to get it situated. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, so. Still for 2 for Bobby and 2 for Wheel of Doom. Mm-hmm. Wheel. Yep, yep. Yeah, you already said the wheel the first time, so yeah, we're on there right there. Let's see. Mm, that they do for sure, Daniel. Anthony, how you doing, boss? So normally I'm working on some kind of gear, but I just finished making a whole bunch of shark leaders. I made a whole bunch today. I still have all of these to get done. That's another like 60 big rig shark leaders that I got to get done right there. Um, I'll show you what I already put up on the wall today. Yeah. Those are all 30 footers right there. Yeah. I love when I can see my wall filled out like that. These are 650-pound mono up here. That's 419 footer. That's for like off the piers. This is 700-pound mono right there, 30 footers. Yeah, our wall is getting filled. Filled. Yes. But as soon as I get that filled, I got to get back over here because you can see my 5-footers are almost empty. For how they were all like this, I'm running out of those, so I need to build a whole bunch of them. Granted, a lot of them are bagged up, ready to go for Fishing Tackle Unlimited, but I got to get on it. So. Oh, this is what they were pouring today. They started pouring back on the pyramid weights. We need 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s, like 200 pounds of each. Another tray right there. Okay, so the beaches deal, guys. They did lose the vote down there. They voted for that prop to give uh, the space flight activities for SpaceX down there to become their own town. And as soon as that kind of went through, they were already getting notified that they were telling the town residents that that section of beach was going to be closed off. Like they were just, that's it. You've lost that section of beach. Now that deal that they voted on because of that, the verbiage is so vague that they can use that verbiage for other places that fall within those parameters of that vague um, parameters that they left on there, for having 200,000 people or less in that town or city that was within the tide line of the Gulf of America. That's it. Port Aransas, that's Aransas Pass, that's any Crystal Beach, all those beachfront areas that have less than that amount of people, even Galveston. There's a lot of beaches that fall under that deal, guys. So again, we were asking for everybody's help, and a lot of people were active, but we didn't have enough people being active, and the word didn't get out enough to hassle them. So again, it's going to be coming down to a lot of deals. You still need to hassle those people, still do. Even though it's been gone through, we just need to let them know that we are angry, we are upset that they allowed this to go through because they can formulate a deal to take it back, but we have to create enough hate and discontent about it. Otherwise, we are losing our beaches, guys, and this is crazy. So, yep, yeah. Well, Yukon, man, I'm kind of like I said, I got a lot of questions, but I'm also trying to focus on everything I got to go here. But that is definitely awesome, boss. So did you grow up in that area, or did you move to that area and stay there and stuff? So, um, yeah, and definitely, guys, keep Jacked Up Leatherworks family in our prayers because I know his wife is still, recouping from a surgery that she had and stuff like that. We got some good reports that, it came out a lot better than they had planned and stuff like that. But we are kind of in the dark right now. So I'm praying that, everything is going great for them and they're still up and up. I mean, obviously, post surgery deals, it is a touch and go kind of deal, with information and what's coming, what's going, and stuff like that. So we definitely want to keep them in our thoughts and prayers for sure too, because their son Daniel had also gotten a hip surgery a while back too, and he was still on the mend as well. So yeah, so definitely, and also too, all the guys um, that are in harm's way with everything that's going on with our country as well. Um, Again, too, at the end of the day, I am backing the to keep our country safe. You know what I mean? And a lot of the guys that are in here to create hate and discontent, because not all of them that are out there protesting are bad. There's a lot that aren't, but there's a lot of them that are getting paid to cause mayhem, destruction, and grief and hurt to people, and they're getting paid to do so. So I knew this was coming. I just didn't know it was going to be along these lines, that they were using this as their stepping stone to be able to get up on some kind of pedestal to create it. But they are using it, and I definitely, my thoughts and prayers are with those that are in harm's way, guys. So I guess it is going to be something we got to keep an eye on and stuff like that. And you know me, guys. I'm definitely, actually, I spent the better part of this morning gearing up and making sure I was good to go. If I have to have a bug out bag or whatever I need, I'm going to make sure my family is safe. So again, too, tomorrow is the Army's 250th birthday. Props, guys, brothers. Between all the veteran groups, we make fun of each other all the time, but that's the privilege we have earned to be able to do so, guys. So definitely, we'll get y'all some nice pink cakes and some little umbrellas for your drinks tomorrow and stuff like that. I got you. I got you. I was at Ralph's shop, Ralph with Fisherman's Place. He's an Army vet. And he was there and he was talking smack to a Marine that was there and stuff like that. And I was kind of like on the side view of everything was going, and they were just going at it, both of them. It's funny. They're older than me, by probably, 20, 30 years, so they were just boom, 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 boom. And I was laughing. I was like, Ralph, you're outnumbered right now, bro. It's 2-1, and I'm still kind of, letting y'all do y'all thing. And they're like, oh, you double dogging. So it was pretty cool. So I had a pretty good, laugh at too and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I can't wait for our birthday come November 10th. It'll be our 250th year anniversary. Yes. So I'm looking forward to going to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where the Marine Corps was born. Because this is a quarter of a century. I'm excited. So let's see what is going on here. Like, I haven't seen nobody say anything in a few minutes. I'm thinking the computer is froze over here. Let's see. Yeah, it definitely was. Um, Yep. Tuesday and Friday are the main nights that we do this deal, our fire drawings. Normally, I try to go live more often, and actually, that's about to change, guys. I finally hired a few more hands, so I should have more free time to actually sit here in front of the camera and do my live video feeds of spooling, building, whatever it may be, because I got more hands, more help. I actually hired 3 more workers, so we are on the up and up. Yep. And let's see. Yep, no doubt, no doubt. It's all about. Yeah, shoot. I can remember, being stationed in Pensacola, Florida, and the Air Force guys that were there were getting paid hazard pay because they were on the same base as Marines, or hazard pay for that. But then they were also getting another kind of pay because the living quarters weren't up to Air Force standards. I was like, to what? I was like, bro, this is a 5-star hotel. And they're like, no, bro, this is disgusting. I'm like, I was in shock. I was taken back a little bit, but that shows. So, but again, yep. What's up, Whiskey? All right, guys. So it was a toss up between Bobby the Bobber and the Wheel of Doom. And I'll have to admit this, I've been on my feet quite a bit. So I'm going to be the deal breaker. I'm going to go with. Uh, I saw the War Games off our coast. It was amazing seeing the Dassault and other people. Nice. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely a synchrony of some big deals and stuff like that. So, Daniel, that probably is the most fair way. I'm gonna grab a coin and we're gonna do heads or tails. Heads for Bobby, because obviously and tails for the Wheel of Doom. I saw when it landed. I already knew it. It is Bobby. Bobby. All right, let me find my tickets. Where are they at? You know, I bet you they're over there. Hold on, real quick. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna start writing some names. Names here. We got controlled expansion. And actually, while we're doing this, I'm gonna play some music from Sharkotic's YouTube channel. That way, we have a little bit of behind the scenes deal. Let's see. Wow. Actually, a lot of my uncles were in the Marine Corps. I think we had one uncle that was in the Army on my mom's side of the family. On my dad's, I think there was one veteran. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's all. Ooh, that's cool. Sharkotic, Freestyle Fisherman, Team Real Locos. Okay, I can do that. Let's see. I was sleeping on life, now I'm hard like flame. Thought I needed change, turns out I needed change. In my face, I was stuck in the truth. Blame the world for my scars, but it's harder to prove. What's up, Dusty? Oh, controlled expansion. And certain. Rogers. Just gain and faith, clean it, boom, fix your frame. You can't leave the world if you lost your name. Hurt me. Own their mistakes, purpose over pleasure, meaning over mood, happiness. Hold on, let me grab something. Sacrifice the day just to breathe and sin. You avoid hard now, you'll break by then. Sort yourself out, out loud while I look to the dark, trying to blame the crowd. But more than live here, and I test my doubt. Rule them out, you ain't owe no bills. You learn that path, sweat with loss, with aftermath. Every hero bleeds, every king once knelt. Speak, now I speak with felt. Fix yourself. All right, go tell. Well, whatever you decide there, Cody, you know we're here for it. So I am curtain and fix yourself. If you right, Leatherworks. Carry something heavy. Carry it willingly. Daniel Garcia. Dusty. Down in the Gulf Coast trenches. That's our gas bills. I heard. We still can't. To the sand truck back then, cooler full, got a master plan. South by surfside, harvesting dreams. Till I see that brown mess floating on in the stream. See me big like a Jordan in the tide lines. Get jokes. All right, I have caught up with everybody. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Freaking allergy. Hate them. That's 100, 200, and 60. We're at $260 for tonight's fire drawing. And we're going to give it another 20 minutes. Yep. All right, so I'm going to run through them real quick. There's 4 for Amuse, custom fishing gears. We got Dusty Arrington right there for 3. Daniel Garcia has 2 right there. 3, 4, 5 right there for Daniel Garcia. Jacked Up Leatherworks by Hurton. 2 more for Hurton. Roger for 2. 2 more for Hurton. And then Controlled Expansion. And then we have Whiskey Warrior for 2. John Darnell for 2. And Kruger Automotive for 2 right there. Roger Garcia just came in again. Roger Garza. All right, so there's 2 more for Roger right there. That puts us at $280, guys. $280. How much are the tickets for the fire drawing on Tuesday and Friday? Planning, sending cash next week. All of them are $10 a piece, guys. And when I do the fundraiser for the reel, the thin blue line, it's going to be a $10 buy-in for that one as well. But I'm not going to run it like I did the last one, where you kind of everybody just put into one pot. I'm still going to run my normal Tuesday and Friday. This one's going to be a third fire drawing on it. So, yep. There, El Gran Farmer on there. Farmer. There's 2. I own 2 more. That puts us at 300 with that stack. There we go. Voodoo in the house. What's up, boss? How you doing? It's an 80 T-Rex 3-speed. Buckets in here too. All right. Voodoo. All right, so there's two more for El Gran Farmer. That puts him at 4. There's 2, and then there's 2 more right there. There's just 4 right there because he sent that through Zelle. Then we have Puckett right there for his 2. Voodoo with his 4. And then Kruger Automotive just came in again. There you go. There's Kruger. Oh, Mechanic Lady. There you go. All right, so I fixed that one. Mechanic Lady right there. Let's see. All right, so let me go grab that reel. That's going to be the third one. Yes, that's an 80 T-Rex thin blue line. 2-speed right there. Never been used. It's had line put on it, but they stripped the line off, and yeah, brand spanking new, guys. So it does have one blemish right there, but that must have been from shipping or something, because you can kind of feel it. So, but yes, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to let it go, but right now my heart is to making the shop grow, and I need to do a fundraiser. So I'm going to use that as a fundraiser to help out the shop again, and we're going to do that as a third fire drawing right there. So instead of our Tuesday and Friday deal, so yeah. Oh no, bro, this is no scratch and dent. That just gave it a lot more value. So let's see. Oh, nice hammer. Sorry. That is a nice hammer, bro. Good. Yep. Very good catch. Oh, with mom out there? That is awesome. Beautiful. Priceless moments right there, bro. Nope, nope. Can't do no trades on this one, guys. I need to raise funds for the shop because, like I said, I'm making moves. I'm making moves, and that's the only reason why right now. Like I really want to hold on to it because I haven't held one of these that I know I can hold on to, but growing the shop is more important to me, guys, because I know at the end of the day I'll be able to service my customers and my subscribers a lot easier if I make this move. So that's where we're at. But we're at $390 for tonight's fire drawing, and we have 13 more. No, 23 minutes. 23 minutes. We can start it now. If y'all want to get into that one, we can definitely start that one. But again, too, guys, this one is a fundraiser. This one, the store credits cannot be used for this one, guys. I need to. This is another pocket that I need to make it grow, kind of like the last one, guys. So, yep. So, yep. Nope.
Thank you all so much for watching.
Yeah,
I hope y'all enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making it last. If you want
that made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. All right. Control, is that one for tonight?
You know what I mean? So help us out, man. Thanks for showing the love. Thanks for showing support. Hit the share button. Hit the like button. Go out and catch something. Yeah.
Okay, not this paycheck, but next paycheck I will be in for sure. No worries, guys. I'm gonna run this one for a few weeks, guys. Like this one, I know it's gonna take a little bit of time to get up there and stuff like that. So, all right, I got you. Control. That puts us at $400 with controlled expansion. Right there. Remember, if we get over $500, we get to draw a name from the second chance tickets. So we're at $400. Right now we have 21 more minutes, guys. 21 more minutes. Yep, send it, baby. Send it. Send it, send it. All right, $400. Let's see if I make sure. Oh man, yeah, I'm excited, guys. Really excited. I've had so much work. I started filing away my receipts and stuff like that in here. I still got to go through it again. Got a lot of deals to go through, but we did get our next order from Fishing Tackle Unlimited, and they are going to be adding our gear to their website. Stay tuned for that as soon as they let me know. Oh, yes, our 5-foot and 8-foot shark rulers are now on the way. They sent me a picture of what it kind of looks like. So there's the 5-footers right there. And the 8-footers will look like that, but they'll have 3 more foot of there. So we made the 5-footers and the 8-footers for the guys that do big black drum fishing and alligator gar fishing. Gotcha, guys. I didn't forget y'all. Just took a little time, like I said, to make these money moves. Once we start getting sales going through and the speed they're coming in, it allows me to start making more moves and buying the different things I've wanted to get in here for a long time. And yes, the clothing line is coming back real soon. Real soon. I'm waiting on that. Yes. Yeah, let's see. Sitting here jamming to Sharkotic music, bro. If y'all don't know, check out Sharkotic's YouTube channel here on YouTube, Sharkotic. He's putting out a lot of motivational music out there. So, yeah. And we got 18 more minutes, guys. 18 more minutes for our fire drawing. Oscar, what's We're at $400 for tonight's fire drawing, guys. $400. Hey, Yukon, do you actually have a charter business doing that, or is this just your avatar name on here, boss? Man, having a skiff like that far out there, 6 to 8 footers, that's that's 40 right there for sure. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of rain too, finally. But again, too, it's really going to open up a lot of questions because that was one of the biggest things that they're talking about. They keep saying we're in drought conditions, yet we're in 90% tile of our normal rain for every year. Like we're not well below average. We're where we're supposed to be. Yet we're so far in the hole. Like where is all this water going? Like there's some serious questions that need to be answered, and they're not answering them the way that or is sufficient on it and stuff like that. So it's my own gig for my channel. Roger that. Let's see. Let me see if I can find your channel real quick. So, get on there. Go to channel. Produced by Shark. 75 subscribers, 59 videos. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go through there. Landing in Emot, Alaska. What's the biggest salmon shark you've landed, bro? And had YouTube TV. Wow. Jason, you still here? I'm gonna have to check out their channel, bro. Okay, you got quite a bit of shorts in there. Wow, nice elk right there. Is that a moose? Moose, right? Check that out, boss. I'm liking what I'm seeing. We get rain once in a blue moon here in South Texas. Freaking stays around though. That's for sure. Yep. So, of course, well, you got rain for the forecast tomorrow. Yep. I did a bunch of assist hooks and I found out, man, it's crazy easy to make them, but I just overly did mine because I didn't want to take a chance of my hook slipping and stuff like that. But yeah, I spent a lot of time on them and they just get tore up so fast. So yeah, I got those blue line lefts. We can trade for that big boy. No. I'm doing no trades on this one, boss. I just saw that. Let's see. The BKK hooks, I have not gotten them in, but I can get them in. I'm gonna be honest right now. Everything I've been going on, I haven't like making the connections to get them in and stuff like that. I have not done, but I know I can make it happen. I got to have the time to sit there and focus in on that. So, yeah, yeah. So, how did you take it for granted? Did you move away or and then had to go back? Because that's the only time I left Corpus was when I was in the Marine Corps. I was gone for 4 years, and there is no place like Corpus. It really is. But now we're having a fight to keep it growing. But at the same time, these politicians that we got in our city council are trying to destroy our beautiful city for their own pocketbooks. It is crazy. So we are. We're definitely putting the fight up for it to keep it and to keep our beaches open and stuff like that. So yeah. Let me look into that whiskey. I need to see exactly what the BKK hooks are putting out for what they can do with the sizes. Because that's the thing. Every company will have similar numbered hooks, but their numbers will be different. Like one company will have a 5/0 that's equal to a 6/0 in another company that's equal to a 7/0 in another company. So I need to actually get those specific hooks in to see what they are actually comparable in other companies. So yes, fire drawing is still going. We're at $400, guys. We're at $400 for tonight's fire drawing. So yep. Checking. So make sure we are good. Mm. Mm.
When you're broken, when you're beaten, when there's no one cheering but the demons in your head, that's when you go farther. That's when you meet the real you. Came from the top where the pain don't end. Ran through the fire, no past, no friends, every time.
Checking through. All right, Robert. Also, too, Robert, I did get your text about your new phone number and stuff like that. So, yeah. All right, I got to use the restroom real quick, guys. I've been hydrating pretty good. Like, actually, real quick, I'm gonna grab some stuff.
Produced by Shark. Keeps making me keep on asking now. Have you heard? Checks are in the sun, so let's put it word. I've been seeing how we did it, feels like I've been crazy. So if I'm alive, so step up, daddy,
All right. Sorry, guys. I was gathering up some giveaway gifts for tomorrow's casting competition. Uh, I'm going to have my koozies where it says "Take a Kid Fishing." I'm going to be giving away multiple of them, colors. Nope. And blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill them up with some tackle. Those will be given out tomorrow for the casting competition in Kingsville. Not what they're supposed to be used for, but that's going to help me just give them away. So stay tuned for that. And we have 8 more minutes for tonight's fire drawing. How much diamond Hollow Core Gen 3 130 can fit on an Avet 50? I think it's like 1,000 to 1,100 yards of 130 of the diamond. There we go. And we also got redfish rigs. I'm throwing in Jack Crevalles. I'm throwing in double drop drum leaders. We also got Fishing Texas and Outdoors. That's the music you hear in the background right now. So, yep. So, all right. That's Luciano. What's up? Right there. More. All of them. All of them have three to 5 liters, depending on which one you get. I don't know if I'm kind of stuffing them like that, so you can't really see. So they'll just be whatever. John Darnell puts it at $420 with his right there. Go. Right there. And Kruger, no, I have not totaled it up, boss. Literally, I've been burning the candle at both ends like crazy. So, open this up a little bit. Three. Yeah. Uber. I'll check that here in just a second. Let me finish kind of stuffing these. I don't know. I was over there to do something, and something told me to get some gear so I could share tomorrow. So I'm gonna listen. I'm listening. You gotta go count. You crazy? I'm not counting that box, bro. that's like two years of fire drawing tickets that I have stored up in there. No, not gonna happen, bro. Now, if you want to come in and come count them tickets, by all means, brother, that box is there. I would definitely set up a camera just so we can see what your total comes out to at the end of that day. I don't think so. Not me. Nope. Oscar 20 off a credit. Okay. I got you, Oscar. And I'm also throwing in some small subscribe to the Team Hard Life YouTube channel in there as well. There we go. There we go. Okay. So this is all the gear that we're going to be donating tomorrow. There's about four bag leaders per plus a koozie, and they range from double drop drum leaders, redfish casting leaders, jack crevalle leaders, big black drum leaders, and shark casting leaders are all in this mix right here, guys. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people that are going to get blessed tomorrow, guys. So yeah. Is my real cover and box where someone can find it? I plan on being there around 2. No, but I will put it off to the side. The reel is on the counter right now and stuff like that, but I know your box is there. Dude, you had me tripping there for a minute. I was like, what happened to one of my oranges? Like, I started counting my reels. I was like, hold on, no. you put me through something right there. Why would you want to put 150-pound diamond on an LX? That's a little bit overkill, but I know a few guys that put 130-pound onto their LXs because they're going for alligator gar, and they're only having to throw out like 20 feet, and they can pretty much lock them down. Like, they don't need it to run anywhere. So, Whiskey Warrior, okay, and then Oscar Ayala. That'll be all right, here we go. So John Darnell's last 20 right there. Whiskey Warriors right there. And Oscar Ayala. That puts us at $460. And we have one more minute, guys. One more minute of regular time. If we get $40 more, that means we get to choose a second chance winner. Yeah. Yep. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. That is one right there. Stock of Avet reels. I've got plenty of Avet reel covers, guys, from SX, MXL, LX, HXW, 30, 50, 80s. Yep. So, what's the biggest cat you've landed, Gran? So, all right. So it's time to move over there. I'm gonna take the wheel or the deal of tickets, my notepad here for any more credit users. Got that. And that's the reel we're going to be using for our fundraiser here at the shop. It's an 80Y T-Rex 2-speed, thin blue line right there, guys. That thing is beautiful. Beautiful. You cannot get those reels anymore. We've been trying to get them to remake them. They will not budge on them yet. So, put it this way, it's easier for us now to get an orange or a pink than it is to get one of those. Bobby! Bobby, what are you doing? He's sleeping on the job. We got to wake him up, man. We got to wake up Bobby. And here's Bobby. For you all guys that don't know, this is Bobby the Bobber. He started out as a plain bobber like that, and then he's had his dress up. His subscribers have donated his tiger shark eyebrows, his Trump 24 eye patch. He's also got an Eagle Globe and Anchor one. We're trying to get him his patches, his ranks, so we can put those on him as well. Just make sure he's empty. He is empty. Yes, sir. So, yep. Oop, you got some of my beard right there. Uber. Here. Say that. Get my phone out. Put on real quick. All right. Let's see. Uber. Yes. Uber. So that extends it. It's 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Uber hot glass. There we go. That puts us at 480 right there. We're 20 short for our second chance winners. Come on, guys. We can make it happen. We can make it happen. All right, let's see. Go on, flip this around so I can start showing the ticket, but we got extended 2 minutes, guys. So there's the first batch. I'm a bank fisherman. I'm a pier, jetty, bay, pier, or kayak. I pretty much do it all. I've been towed around by sharks, by speckled trouts, by reds and drum. But I need to get something else. So there's all the tickets right there, guys. $480, guys. Well, all right, guys. Those were all the tickets. Anybody see anything that we're missing? Yeah, Mo, by all means, you can send the funds, that way. So that way, as soon as we get them in, we can put your name, however you want us to put them in there. So, Daniel, 20 offers today. That puts us at 500. So we get to pick a name off the second chance winning box. That's $500 right there and extends us 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes added to the books. So, everybody good? Everybody see their name in there? We good to go? So I can start ripping up the tickets. Work and run skinny one in the base. Nice. Yep. Yep. Holston River. Oh, Henry. That's right. I saw that. Where's that at? Yep. Sorry, Henry. I completely missed that. So we're at 520. 520 right there with Henry in there. Yeah. So I'll give it another 2 minutes for that one right there. Yeah, no, and that's one of the things that I noticed that's going to happen at Lake Mathis when it finally does fill up. All those weeds that have grown into trees down there, we're going to have a lot more hangups, a lot more lost gear because they're going to be stuck in those trees and stuff like that. So it's going to be crazy. It's not going to be the same lake that we're normally used to and stuff like that, unless you go out and clean those areas, which if you have kids that go out there and swim in those areas, you're going to want to because that's going to be death traps down there. Um, it's not going to be the same, guys. You're going to need to go out there and clean those spots when that rain starts coming in. You're going to have to be ready for it. So, you know, it's so long. I remember when logs were before and after. So, yeah. Got 1 minute, guys. One more minute. But what I can go ahead and do is start ripping up tickets. So we're at $520, guys. $520. Bobby, Bobby, Bobby. 900. Puts us at 530 right there with an extra 2 minutes added to the board. There it goes. Yep. Yeah. That it is. He's sniping it at the end like those eBay snipers right there. So, empty buffer. We're at $530, guys. $530. Some of these stick together, so I'm making sure that they don't. You like those three? Sweet. Make sure that comes in. I'm going to show y'all too. I dropped a few tickets, but I'm going to show y'all I checked everything. So I'm going to use the light too. Let's see, hold on. Make sure. Whoa, what are you doing? No. So, there it goes. I was trying to do the flashlight. Oh, there it goes. All right. Using the light too to make sure I didn't lose a ticket on it. Ooh, there's a surf weight down there. Need to get that. Nothing. Nothing on me either. No ticket. No ticket. All right. Yeah, it really is one of those big bobbers. That's what it is. And then his subscribers started receiving mail over here. This guy lives here rent free, but he puts in work when we get him. So yeah, so we're at five. Oop, oop, oop. We're at $530, guys. $530. Got 50 seconds. There are two. No, those ain't two. That's a whole stack of them. So yeah. I'll use those if we sell out some more. So none, no tickets. Yeah. All right, we good to go. We good to go. We're at $530 for tonight's fire drive. $530. We good to go. We good to go. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some thumbs up. Come on, come on, come on. Where's everybody at? Y'all got all quiet. There's one thumbs up. Come on. A few more. Henry, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Night Hunter. There we go. There we go. Send them in. Send them in. Here we go. $530 for tonight's fire drawing with Bobby. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Good luck, good luck, good luck, everybody. Hello. No more tickets in there? Yep, didn't miss any. They're all in my hand now. Okay, here. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Y'all ready? Here we go. There's a lot. There you go. Two are battling it out. Oop, we got one. Got a ticket. Got a ticket. Controlled expansion. Yep, controlled expansion. $530, bro. $530, bro. Woo-hoo. Awesome. Awesome. Congratulations, Bobby. Oh, hey. Or I mean, not Bobby, but controlled expansion. Now what we do, I'm going to add the tickets into our box over here. For our second chance winners, right up in there. That's a lot of tickets, guys. A lot of tickets. Hold on, some fell out. Get on there. Get on there. That's a lot of tickets, guys. I think something fell over here. Yep. All right, here we go. First ticket to fall out. There it goes. Oh, shit, a bunch of them fell out. Damn, it only looked like one. All right, so since they all fell out, I'm going to do the Bobby the Bobber thing. I don't know who they are. I can't see their names on them. I'm going to do what I do with Bobby. Toby. That is Toby. What? So he gets $20 into our fire drawing for Tuesday next week. And then Controlled Expansion won $530 today for our fire drawing. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Oh, hold on. We're getting something over here. Oh, man. So, yeah. Right on, right on, right on. All right, congratulations, controlled expansion. Go ahead and start the drawing for this one since Toby got it. That'll be June 17th is our next fire drawing. 25. There we go. Toby, you're already into next week's fire drawing right there. I've got to get some gear together because tomorrow I'll be going over there to the casting event. All these leaders will be going to that with koozies. What else? See something came through Messenger real quick. Yeah, and also too the sign up there. I need to get with Raj. I keep forgetting I talked to him about that, but he knows the owner of the hold on, the company that made it, so I can reset it up and stuff like that for that. That's why I haven't did it because I unplugged it, and I think with my new phone I deleted the app, so I haven't been able to do that. But yeah, so. But I got to get some things together, guys, because I will be getting ready for the casting event tomorrow. And then tomorrow afternoon, I will be doing my wife's dinner or do it for Sunday. I'm going to figure out if she wants to do it tomorrow, if not on Sunday, but we're going to be setting that up and stuff like that. We're going to be working on that. But again, guys, y'all have a happy Father's Day weekend. Stay blessed. Prayers going out for everybody in harm's way again. And definitely we'll be looking forward to more giveaways, bigger giveaways. This one's coming up, guys. This one is coming up. So brand new 80 T-Rex. Or you can still choose from the pink and the 80s or the pink and orange or the purple, whatever. I'm easy to work with, guys. All right, guys. Y'all have a blessed night. I will talk to y'all later.